It's early April and I'm just looking at what to plant in the garden this year in terms of vegetables and fruit. We've already got the pear tree and the plum tree that are starting to grow this year that I planted last autumn, and the grapevine is doing well again this year. So these are the mostly vegetables but also some fruit that I'm going to plant probably in April. So first off, I've got some strawberry plants. I bought these from a local supermarket and I've got 6 plants of 3 different varieties so that they try and come at different times of the year, so maybe a few weeks apart, and see which ones work best in our garden with our soil. So I'll plant those out with the labels and see how they do. The plants look quite good. They're already flowering, so that's a really good sign. I'm also going to plant, so they're going to go in the front garden amongst sort of the herbs. I'm going to spread them around a little bit. In the back garden, in the raised bed, I'm going to do leeks. So I've got a couple of different types of leeks, and I'm going to plant them throughout April, at sort of a couple of weeks apart, and see how we get on with them. And also in that bed I'm going to plant these onion sets. I wasn't going to plant these, but they were quite cheap at a supermarket and they look quite good. They're already starting to grow, some of them. So I'm going to get them in quickly. And there's quite a few in there. There's probably 100 sets, I'd say. So we'll see how we get on with them. They're white onions, so I'm sure we'll use those. Other sort of onions, we've got some spring onions. I'm going to put these in a pot on the decking somewhere probably. We use them quite a lot in cooking, so it's quite good to have some of them growing away. Also in a pot I'm going to do some rocket. I might do some other sorts of lettuce as well if I find some in the shops. But yeah, we eat quite a lot of rocket, so we'll plant some of that in a large pot. We also eat a huge amount of courgettes or zucchinis. And last year I planted these in pots around the garden and they seem to work quite well. So I'm going to do that again. I've cleared a space at the back of the garden where there's a large bush. So I'm going to put lots of pots on that area this year with those in. So I'm going to get those started first. I'll get those going today. And also in maybe some smaller pots, I've got some radish. We don't eat a lot of radish, but it's very quick growing and easy to grow. So I always like to grow a little bit. It's quite good in salads in the summer. And then lastly, I'm going to grow some peas. I'm not going to grow them as you normally would in a big bed. I'm going to grow them in a pot or a little tub and just eat the shoots. So I'm going to grow them quite close together in a pot and just keep trimming off the shoots as they grow, just to eat the shoots rather than eating actual peas that grow.